The author I chose to do my project on this week is Barbara Parks. The reason I chose her was because I loved her series, Jenny B. Jones, when I was growing up. I read them all through. I'm pretty sure I was in third grade fourth grade when they came out, maybe second. And I read every single one. I own every single one of them. That was just a book that really stuck with me. Um, she was born April 21st, 1947, and then she died November 15th, 2013. She died after a long battle of ovarian cancer. Um, Barbara wrote over 50 books, and she had multiple awards that she won. Her biggest award was the New York Times Award for the Jenny B. Jones series. She was married. She married her husband in 1969. And then she had two kids, and then she also has two grandchildren. Um, but yeah, she was a very popular writer. People loved the series of the books that she wrote. She had other ones besides Jenny B. Jones, but that was really the main one that she wrote. The book that I have today that I picked for us is going to be Jenny B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. This was actually number one in her series of Jenny B. Jones books that she wrote. I'm just going to read you a chapter or two just so you can get like a idea of what the book is about. Um, but for the most part, her books are about a kindergartner named Jenny B. Jones. And this book talks about her first day of kindergarten and getting on the bus and stuff like that. So, Chapter 1, Meeting Miss. My name is Jenny B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I'm almost 6 years old. Almost 6 is when you get to go to kindergarten. Kindergarten is where you go to meet new friends and not watch TV. My kindergarten is the afternoon kind. Today was my first day of school. I'd been to my room before, though last week Mother took me down there to meet my teacher. And that's Jenny B. Jones. It was called Meet the Teacher Day. My teacher was decorating the bulletin board with the letters of the alphabet. I already know all those letters, I said. I can sing them, except I don't feel like it right now. My teacher shook my hand. Only our hands didn't fit together that good. My name was Miss, or her name was Miss. I can't remember the rest of it. Miss said I looked cute. I know it, I said. That's because I have on my new shoes. I held my foot high in the air. See how shiny they are? Before I put them on, I licked them. And guess what else? I said. This is my bestest hat. Grandpa Miller bought it for me. See the devil horns sticking out on the sides? Miss laughed, except I don't know why. Devil horns are supposed to be scary. Then we walked around the room and she showed me where stuff was, like the easels where we get to paint, and the shelves where the books are, and the tables where we sit and don't watch TV. One of the tables in the front of the room had a red chair. I would like to sit here, I think, I told her, but Miss said, well, we'll have to wait and see, Jenny. B, I said, call me Jenny B. I hollered the B part real loud so she wouldn't forget it. People are always forgetting my B. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at the ceiling. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. Are you going to ride the bus, Jenny B? Miss asked me. I made my shoulders go up and down. I don't know. Where's it going to? My mother nodded her head and said, yes, she'll be riding the bus. That made me feel scary inside, because I've never ridden on a bus before. Yeah, only where's it going to? I asked again. Miss sat on her desk. Then she and my mother talked about the bus. I tapped on Miss. Guess what? I still don't know where it's going to. Miss smiled and said the bus driver's name was Mr. Woe. Mr. Woe, said Mother. That's an easy name for Jenny B to remember. I covered my ears and stamped my foot. Yeah, only where's the stupid smelly bus going to? Mother and Miss frowned. Frowning is when your eyebrows look grumpy. Watch yourself, Missy, said Mother. Missy's my name when I'm in trouble. I looked down at my shoes. They didn't look as shiny as they did before. Just then, another mother and a boy came in, and Miss went off to talk to them instead of me. I don't know why, though. The boy was hiding behind his mother and acting very babyish. I can beat that boy up, I think. After that, my mother sat me down and explained all about the bus. She said it's yellow, and it's called a school bus, and it stops at the end of my street. Then I get on it and sit down, and it takes me to school, and then your teacher will meet you in the parking lot, said Mother. Okay, Jenny B. Won't that be fun? I nodded the word yes, but inside my head, I said the word no. Okay, I'm going to read one more chapter. This is chapter 2, Feeling Squeezy. I stayed scared about the bus for a whole week, and last night when my mother tucked me into bed, I still felt sickish about it. Guess what? I said. I don't think I want to ride that school bus to kindergarten tomorrow. Then my mother rumpled my hair. Oh, sure you do, she said. Oh, sure I don't, I said back. Then Mother kissed me and said, it'll be fun, you'll see. Just don't worry. I did, though. I worried very much, and I didn't sleep so good either. And this morning I felt very droopy when I got up, and my stomach was squeezy, and I couldn't eat my cereal. And so I watched TV until Mother said it was time to get ready to go. Then I put on my skirt that looked like velvet and my new fuzzy pink sweater. And I ate half a tuna sandwich for lunch. After that, Mother and I walked to the corner to wait for the bus. And guess what? There was another mother and a little girl there too. The little girl had curly black hair, which is my favorite kind of head. I didn't say hello to her though, because she was from a different street, that's why. Then finally this big yellow bus came around the corner and the brakes screeched very loud and I had to cover my ears. Then the door opened and the bus driver said, Hi, I'm Mr. Woe, hop on. Except I didn't hop on because my legs didn't want to. I don't think I want to ride this bus to kindergarten, I told Mother again. Then she gave me a little push. Go on, Jenny B, she said. Mr. Woe is waiting for you. Be a big girl and get on. I looked up at the windows. The little girl with the curly black hair was already in the bus. Already in the bus. She looked very big, sitting up there and kind of happy. Look how big that little girl is acting, Jenny B, said Mother. Why don't you sit right next to her? It'll be fun, I promise. And so I got on the bus, and guess what? It wasn't fun. So that's just a little recap of Jenny B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. This was the first book of the series that Barbara Park wrote. And so that book just kind of tells you how kindergarten went for her, like the beginning of kindergarten. And so, just to recap, Barbara Parks was born on April 21st, 1947 in New Jersey. And then she passed away on November 15th, 2013 in Arizona due to a long fight of ovarian cancer. After I did a little bit of research, just came to find out that nowadays people are really starting to pass away from ovarian cancer pretty young. But she did have a spouse. His name was Richard Park, and then she had 2 kids, Stephen and David Park, and then she also has 2 grandchildren. So, for my activity for the children, I will have them, I'll cut out school buses and I'll have them decorate their school bus on there. And then on the back of it, we'll have them write how their first day at kindergarten felt. And this will be for a lower grade level class, probably kindergarten, 1st, 2nd grade. And just how the first day of school went and if they were scared, do they ride the bus? Have they ever been on a bus? Stuff like that. And then once they've finished their projects, then we will present them to the class and just talk about, maybe there's a couple other people that have felt the same way as you. And then afterwards, I'll make sure I laminate them, and then we'll hang them outside on our bulletin board. So I really recommend this Jenny B. Jones series to any kids that, want to hear about a girl that's in elementary school. I loved them when I was in elementary school, have all the books. So I would definitely recommend these to my future students.